Good evening guys, how are we? Back out again today, back out, and we're going to do a short hunt, couple of hours before dark, and just see what we can find. We've been invited out onto some ancient land and we're just going to give the fields a go. History wise here, very medieval. I do know this farm has been done by two clubs, so I don't know, there's potential for fights, you know. The clubs don't get everything if it's ploughed every year. There's maybe chances of fights coming up, so I'm going to just crack on, head out and just see what we can find, and I'll get back choosing the first hit. Right guys, I just dug that. It looks like a wee coin ball, so let's crack it open and find out what it is. Possibly a coin or a button, one of the two, so let's find out. Ah, it's a button. I thought that was going to be a coin. It's just a button. Dug that, it's a 79 and it's just sticking out the plug. You can see what it was. It's just a musket ball. Oh well, it's still a nice little find. It's just got a 77 and a sifter program. I think it's in here, I think it's a coin. Yeah, there we go. We've got a little coin. Looks like a farthing. Oh, it's quite a good coin actually. George II, farthing, I think it is. Looking at that, I'd probably say George II farthing. That is a nice find. Probably one of the best condition farthings I've ever found. You can even see Britannia on the back, look at that, and there'll be a date there as well. Get that cleaned up for the roundup. That is a lovely find. Guys, I just dug that, it came out 83, 84, and it's a coin. And I'd probably say by how thin it is, it's probably a George I halfpenny. I'll give that a wee brillo when I get it home and see if I can get off it, but I think it's going to be a George I halfpenny. Just dug that guys, I got a 74. Possibly a button, but again it could be a little stud. Possibly a button or a stud. It looks like as if there's a rose there. I mean, that potentially be old. It looks like a rose button. Possibly a 1700 button. I'm really unsure. Well, I'll give it a clean up and let you know in the roundup. Guys, I just dug that, it came up as an 88 and it came from down there quite deep. It's starting to dry off now. I don't know if it's a belt buckle or a mount or a harness or something. It looks like it's got two crowns either end. Potential to be medieval or Georgian even. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. I have no idea what it is. It looks like a mount or a belt buckle or something. So an idea would be good if anybody knows what it is. Yeah, I just dug that. That came up as an 89. And it's a love token. I don't know if there's anything on that. It's possibly a little bit of writing there round the edge. That's the first one this year. It's been a long time since I've had a good one. It's a nice love token. I'll get that cleaned up and see if we can get in off it. Hopefully there'll be a wee picture or some writing round the edge and we'll be able to ID its age. Hey guys, I just got a 77 and that is a buckle. 77. Right guys, I just dug that and we've got a nice 79 inside the clod. I think there's a coin, it looks like a bit of silver. Here we go, bit of silver. Woohoo! And I think we possibly have a blank silver. Oh, it's blank. I've had a few blanks like this before and they've all turned out to be William III. So I'm hoping that's going to be a William III. Oh, it's actually a love token. Didn't recognise that, it's quite bent up. That's actually an S. So that is a lovely love token. As you can see, it's bent up in the shape of an S. So yeah, I'll probably say that's a William III love token. And then the one thing about these tokens is they're very rare, but I've just got a bronze and a silver. That's strange. Never ever had anything like that before. That's very strange. Not that I'm complaining, because it's a nice bit of silver. Woohoo! Just dug that out, guys. Come up with an 84 coin. Oh, nothing left on it. It's so thin. Possibly a Georgia first or second copper. That's what I think it is. Looks like a nice Georgie Porgy 1 or 2. Guys, I just dug that. That came up with a 89, I think it was. Bronze, kinda. It's been mounted onto something. Bronze ring, kinda. Looks like it's been mounted. Anybody knows what it is? Let me know. Buckle, perhaps? Not sure. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. Just dug that. I got a 66, 65. No idea what that is. No idea. So guys, it's metal detecting ghosts. Sometimes it can be really hard to find anything, and today's proving challenging. Not a lot of great signals. Anything that does come out is coming out from deep, and that's just the XP deus picking it up for deep. And I think the two clubs have wiped these fields out. I really do. Not a lot of signals coming off, so I'm going to persevere with it for another 10-20 minutes and just see what I can find, and then I'm going to call it a day. So guys, I just dug that, and that is a halfpenny. Look closely because I think you'll be able to see George II's head on there. It looks like a George II halfpenny. It's dried out a little bit. Oh, it's an Irish halfpenny. You can see the harp. Quick look at the back. Harp and crown. George II, Irish halfpenny. Woohoo! Right guys, I'm going to call it a day for this hunt. Good luck, happy hunting, and I'll catch you on the roundup. Bye for now. Good evening guys, how are we? Welcome to the roundup for this video. It was a short hunt. We were close to Stirling Castle. We were invited out by a channel called Gold Digger. If you've not checked out his channel, check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description. That's Gold Digger. And he invited us out on his permission. Me and Dave went up, gave it a go. To be honest, it was quite a hard day, and we gave it a go anyway. So here's the finds for today. To be quite honest, there wasn't a lot. We were close to Stirling Castle, and there was potential for old finds. It's just that we didn't find a lot, even though we didn't have a lot of time. It was bonfire night, and I had to take my kids out, so we got a couple of hours out in the field, and I'll show you the finds. This one here is probably part of an old spoon or something like that, maybe a pewter spoon. I don't know what that is. At first I thought it might have been half a buckle, but it's not. It's some kind of lead. Bit of lead for something. Obviously the makeshift part for lead. You know, parts were made out of lead, so it looks like a makeshift part for something. We've got horse buckles. That's another horse buckle. This one here is I thought it might have been part of a set of weights, you know, either side. Could have had weights hooked on it. Don't know what that's off of. If anybody knows what it is or what it's off of, let me know. Two musket balls, two big musket balls, nice finds. An old button. This one, the footage didn't turn out, but it was quite windy. It's an old tomback button, I think, 1800s. And moving on, we get another big ring. I've no idea what that's for. If anybody knows, it's been mounted onto something, but if anybody knows what it's for, let me know. I've got a bit of scrap. I don't know what that's off of, if it's pewter or a kind of light aluminium metal or something. This one here was what I thought was a rose stud. It's quite hard to see now, but it was better before I washed it, and it looked like a rose, possibly a stud or a button. Possibly old, that, to believe it or not. I think 1700s. Most of what's come out on the fields round about it's been 1700s, so it's got potential. This one here I think is a mount. At first I said belt buckle mount. I do think it's a mount, and it's like two crowns on it. Possibly Georgian, that, but again it could be older. I think we're in about Georgian time, and but if anybody thinks it's older, let me know what you think it is. Moving on again, we've got a lovely, lovely George II halfpenny, Irish halfpenny. You can see the harp and crown That's probably one of the best I've ever found. Amazing. This one here has got to be the best George II farthing I've probably ever found. Look at the detail on it. See his head and everything. And there's even Britannia on the back. As you'll see, it looks like 1750. Am I right in saying that? I think it's 1750. That's a cracker of a find. These two here, both of them I think are George I. They're so thin and modern. I think they're George I halfpennies. This one here surprised me. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but round the side, it's a George II love token. George II, you can see 1, 2 up here, so it's definitely a George II, and it's a love token. You can see the bends in it. This one here I'm debating with now, because when I found it I thought the two of them would have been William III. And I'm debating with myself what it is, but this here is a lovely silver love token. I do think it's William III, so I'm going to go with that and say it's a lovely William III love token. Woohoo! So on that note guys, that's the finds, and we'll be heading back up again soon to do some more hunting up there, and hopefully we'll bring you some more great finds. But until then, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll catch you on the next hunt. There's some seriously good stuff coming up in a few videos, so keep watching, liking, subscribing and commenting as always. Thanks very much guys. Right, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.